Sorting through a few albums today. Some time. Got a little bit of Alabama, Smarty Robbins. We even got some Jackie Gleason movie themes. I don't know, I hate to say it, but I really like that album. Got some Jones, Johnny at Folsom, a little Waylon, Buck Owens, and a pretty damn cool Allman Brothers album. Got some Dino, and buried in there somewhere some Frank. We even got Nancy in there with something about her boots. And I don't know how the hell these got in there. We got some Helen Reddy and some Carpenters. But you know what? It's vintage. I like it. It's cool to listen to. Oh, and little Dottie West. Somebody's gonna get. Never mind, you want to hear that shit from me. Got a little fire going today as well. We get all them sorted. We are gonna put them things right over here in this empty spot, right next to the Victrola. That way, I can play some vinyl on them. Well, smoking and drinking. Holy moly, look what I found in the middle of all this stuff. Little Sean Cassidy. You remember one of the Hardy Boys? Yeah. I'm going to claim that as my wife's album. Yeah, I don't know how the hell that got in here. Found some ladies in the stack. Got a little Tammy Wynette going on there. And then, well, you flip it over and, hey, how about some cash? It's a double LP. My daughter got it for me, and it's a good one. And then there's this one. We got Bobby Gentry, Ode to Billy Joe. Such a cool lady, man. Such great songs, great songwriter. And sorry, Reba, but when she did Fancy, oh, that's right, she did Fancy before Reba. Sorry, kids, but gotta go with the Bobby Joe Gentry version. And Tanya Tucker, what's your mama's name, child? Who doesn't remember that? Well, anybody that's, say, younger than me. It just keeps getting better. Found me some Willie and David. Oh, Jimmy Rogers best of here. Pretty good album. It's a late 90s release of just compiled hits, but it's pretty good on vinyl. Willie and David, can't say much more than that. Pretty cool album. It's definitely not Waylon and Willie, but it's a good one. And yeah, found this cat too, man. What about Frank? My wife likes some Frank, so we gotta have some of that on hand. And then there's hands down the greatest songwriter, as far as I'm concerned, that's probably ever lived. Little Chris and the Silver Tongued Devil and I, super super good. And I found this album. I don't even know where I got it from, but how cool is that? The shirt opens up. It's Paul Davis, and it's called Ride 'Em Cowboy. And yeah, I'm not really a fan of the music on it, but the album is just, the cover is so cool. They just don't make stuff like that no more, man. Good job, Paul Davis. Nancy. Nancy right next to Elvis. And yeah, gotta have some Elvis on hand, man. The king of rock and roll. That's all there is to it. Speaking of the king of rock and roll, how about the king of country music? Uh, Nobody better. Three chords and the truth and a whole lot of heartache. Hank Williams. And a little bit on the funny side, but the lady was talented. I mean, not only was she great in the Carol Burnett show, the night the lights went out in Georgia, it's kind of one of my closet classics. Honestly, I like me some Vicki Lawrence. Now it just gets weird. A little Bob Dylan soundtrack from Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, who in the movie Chris Christopherson played Billy the Kid, along with James Coburn playing Pat Garrett. And how about the Madman himself, Ozzy? Best Ozzy album, hands down. Uh, you can argue with me all you want, but Crazy Train didn't live up to this. And Randy Rhoads, exceptional. Now we got some last but not least, Waylon. Now we just got to sort all this stuff out. And as I said, get it in place. And, well, we may have to throw that one in the fire. And I found this at the bottom of the pile, kind of where it belongs. That's all I'll say on that. The Beach Boys rank right up there with the Beatles. Should throw that in the fire with the Sean Cassidy thing. But these guys right here, the Holy Modal Rounders, 1964 album from a duo and double LP again. Super good stuff. And Doc Watsony plus almost Americana before it was Americana. You should check them out. I'm sure you can find them on, I know I can find them on YouTube Music. So check these guys out if you're into that. They're pretty cool. And there we are, all tidy and neat. Not sure if I care for it, but I got some other ideas. But for now, I'll spin some vinyl. And speaking of neat, I think I'm going to reward myself by drinking this glass of, neat bourbon. And bid you guys an hasta luego, and we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one.